Our next guest, former FBI agent Robert Wittman, who founded the agency's rapid deployment art crime team during his career, helped recover $300 million worth of art and cultural property. Robert, you're the perfect guest for this moment. I mean, first of all, I was just surprised that it was apparently so easy to break into the Louvre in broad daylight.
Yeah, you know, the point there was, I think people thought that these guys were working at the Louvre. In other words, they were doing some type of construction, so they could make that noise, and then people would think, oh, it must be normal because that can't be a robbery in the daytime.
Yeah.
And they were wearing the yellow construction vests. I've seen that before. I was involved in an undercover investigation when a group stole paintings from a museum in Nice, and they were doing the same thing. They had the same kind of overall coveralls on, like they were employees, and they made their getaway on mopeds. It's a pretty common way of escaping in Europe because of the easy ability to navigate through the traffic, and so they can get away quickly.
Sounds like you think this is probably at least partly an inside job. To Molly's point there, when you steal millions of dollars worth of jewels from the Louvre, you don't just go into a pawn shop. So what do they do with it?
Well, they are going to look at it. We hope that they're going to try to sell it.
Yeah.
You know, there's different ways that they'll try to monetize this. That's what it's all about, making money. So the worst way would be as if they melt it down, you know, pop all the diamonds, pop the gems, and try to sell them one by one.
Maybe check 47th Street here?
Yeah.
That's where that could happen.
It could be, you know. But I think that that's the worst situation. The best case scenario is maybe they come around and try to ransom them back. And what happened there is possibly, you know, the country of France might offer a reward for information.
Got it.
If you're going to do a crime, the way you get away with it is by doing it by yourself, leaving no evidence. In this case, and thirdly, tell no one. In this case, it was a group of people, so there's more than one person. They left a lot of forensic evidence, you know, behind. And basically, I'm going to tell you, they're going to tell people that they did it.
Right.
So when this reward number comes out, you're going to have people calling in saying, you know, we know something about this.
They're going to catch them.
Robert, quickly, where does this stand in sort of the history of like thefts that you've seen? Is this, how big of a deal is this?
This is audacious. This is probably the fourth gold theft I've seen in the past few years in Europe. Just a month ago, September 17th, the Natural History Museum in Paris was hit again, just like this, using cutters, all the same MO. And they stole a bunch of nuggets of gold worth about 600,000 euros. Wow. So I think, you know, if I was an investigator on this case, I'd be looking at that and this and seeing similarities, thinking there might be an organized group out there.
And the price of gold is so high right now, so there's a lot of motivation. Robert, thank you so much. Good to have you here. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.